Soul Productions present Street Topics, and you don't want to get caught slipping. You don't know what topics they're going to serve you, from current events to politics, for topics that they don't even want to talk about. From old school
When we run out
remedies.
of medicine, grandma have our remedies. But I'm not gonna lie. One remedy that I wish I could remember exactly what she had, but she mixed them together. And when by the time I got through with that, I must have been the most drunk. I felt drunk. I know I didn't understand what drunk, but now I look back.
Heated topics causing disagreements.
Negative, because that's what all of y'all like. It's just very heavy and negative.
Well,
so we're all
there
to have emotional conversations when we're just bashing each other.
On another show. We ain't negative, woman, girl.
No matter how heated the conversation may get, these gentlemen always come back together with solutions.
You got to learn how to respect each other. Respect each other's differences. We're not supposed to all think.
What's up, everyone? It's another episode of Street Topics, and we keep it live and raw. So if you got your kids on and then we're watching the show, just know that you may want to go to another show because we won't keep raw and we ain't gonna keep nothing filtered in here. But we do have another episode on the podcast because next something. But this ain't this show. And it's your boy C Holmes. I got my boy Jasim and the one and only Baker that's gonna be dropping knowledge and probably rattle your skin a little bit more.
Yeah,
that's what it comes.
That's it. Yeah, like you stop playing his little squeaky toy.
Y'all ain't right.
We ain't right. We ain't right. You ain't got no damn sense. You ain't got no damn sense at all. But how y'all fellas feeling tonight as we dive into this? And yes, I know you see the topic is immigration. But before we dive into that,
I feel like a pair of wet underwear.
You been in the panties again? Look, see,
look
where he's starting. Look,
you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful when you say wet pair of drawers, because they be soggy and they see all that salt around that chin.
What you been doing, Baker? You been eating? Oh, don't try to brush it. Don't try to brush it up.
Anything dripping?
Nope.
Oh, you telling me something now? See, I knew something was up.
Well,
I knew something was up.
They say follow the drip. Follow the drip.
Some stuff squirted on me.
Oh. See. No, this ain't no. It's a raw show. You good? So sound no alarm. I knew Baker was a pimp back over there. Look what he's sipping on. Look what he's sipping on.
That's that cognac.
Sipping on gin and
juice.
Laid back.
What you know about
tonight's
that?
show, it's very controversial. And listen, I had to give props to Chris, even though he threw me under the bus on some shows, live shows.
Me, you be throwing people under the bus too.
They claim I'm the baby daddy on the show.
Look,
one thing you can say, it's real, it's raw, it's uncut. And sometimes we don't say things that are pleasing to the public, but it's just the expression of a person's personality.
Freedom of speech. Freedom
there you
of
go.
Speech.
And you can't stop and you can't hinder that is authentic.
Yep. We come
Don't
as
try
we
to
are.
censor something that is authentic. Let some language come out. Thank you, audience. Thank you. Thank you. My mama, thank you. My daddy, thank you. It's when you hear something that is not soothing to you, just understand. This is Soul Production show. And they own the rights, the privilege to produce their show the way they like. And because you don't donate nor like and share, shut the hell up.
On that note, I'm just gonna roll a clip.
My mama.
On my hood. Touch my
but you know what? I'm gonna add something to that, Baker.
Go ahead.
I like how you express
Sound like
that.
something rolling.
and I like how you talk, because you know what people don't quite comprehend, because they kind of a little slow, but even though they think they're not slow, is the fact that all these years people have been catering, being nice, being sweet, watching what they say. Ain't nothing getting better. Ain't shit gotten better. So it's like you have to be real and raw for you to comprehend, because the nice way you're not comprehending by no means.
And you got a right. This is America. You got a right to say what you want
What
to
the
say.
hell you want to say?
And everything is protected by freedom of
Of
speech.
speech, my second
And that's the
amendment.
same way I say,
My first
I
amendment.
don't
No,
care
I'm
who
messing up my
says
first
the word
amendment.
nigger.
Nigga, nigga, nigga.
It's freedom of
Nigga,
speech. The white man called me a nigger, so be it. I'm going to call him a cracker.
Well, technically,
Freedom of
by
speech.
science, he's a nigga too, because he's just mutant. He
And
mutated.
people don't, and really, we'll get into that, but let's talk about immigration, because I'm going to blow it out the water.
But before you blow it out the water, let me showcase this clip.
Now, I got to put these shades on, because all these lights.
Oh, yeah. Well, you
How your
know,
mama?
Let's say pimping ain't easy, so he got to put them shades on.
I need some
so he can be all cool.
So we have this clip out. He's over here looking all cool, but let's go ahead.
NBC News has learned some of the immigrants arrested in the first days of the Trump administration have already been released back into the U.S. That's according to 5 sources familiar with the operations. Those who've been released are being kept in a monitoring program. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, can track them by ankle monitors or wristbands. NBC News Homeland Security correspondent Julia Ainsley is behind some of that exclusive reporting for us. She joins us now. Julia, President Trump has promised mass deportations of people who are in the U.S. illegally. So why would some of those arrested be coming back into the U.S.? Can you explain?
Yeah, Kate, it's because they're short on space, because even though Trump promised the biggest deportation operation in American history, they don't have more funding or more detention space than they did before he took office. And so what ICE is doing is they're having to look at who they've arrested and decide if someone is not deemed to be a threat to public safety. Most of those who haven't had been convicted of serious crimes, they can then release them on these monitoring programs. But it's really antithetical to the very notion of these arrests. And it really underscores the fact that just because we see someone arrested and we see these large numbers posted every day by ICE, that doesn't necessarily mean that is leading to a deportation, because the process is complicated and they're short on funding, Kate.
So interesting. And let's talk about the tariffs that we've been talking about all hour, which are for Mexico right now on pause, right? That's because Mexico's president says she's sending the National Guard troops, Mexican National Guard troops, to the U.S.-Mexico border to try to address drug trafficking, specifically fentanyl. Can you remind us how big an issue this is and how fentanyl has been coming in through Mexico?
Yeah, well, it's a huge, number one killer of a lot of young Americans. And we know that in the beginning, fentanyl mainly came from China, those precursor chemicals through the mail into the United States. Then after that came to an end and there was more of a crackdown on mail security, it started to come in through Mexico, where cartels there do manufacture fentanyl in the lab, and then it comes across the U.S.-Mexico border. I've been in those security lanes as they have scanners in place to try to scan as many cars as they can for fentanyl, but they can never scan every one of them. It's only those who they pull aside that they deem suspicious. And so this is a big push to try to get Mexico to do more, although Mexico says they are honestly just a pass-through country on the way from China to deliver fentanyl to the United States.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about break.
Oh, bullshit.
They about as fake as this tea.
Mm-hmm. And just as fake as some of the people putting them fake booties and fake titties when they had them surgery.
That ain't what we're talking about tonight. You messed
that's how fake it is. Chris, you on mute, Chris.
Let's say this.
It's crazy.
Let's say this. Let's start a dialogue.
Roll with it.
If we're going to talk about this, and I don't have no notes, I take notes.
I don't either.
The immigration policy has long been
outdated.
Thank you, Jasheen. And nobody started raising hell until Trump started putting in place what I like.
But you know what?
No, let
People
me have the
start
floor. I got the mic.
people start complaining about it, and then when Trump do something about it, they want to bitch and complain about Trump. That is what is so asinine to me.
And the thing is this: the low information voters.
Now,
Has
who you
no
calling
clue.
low information voters?
I'm sorry.
Who you calling low information voters?
Well, I must
People
say,
that just show up to the polls and vote based on color base and don't know policy procedures and don't know law.
and they have low intelligence because they
Understand
do
this. Understand this, from the black community to the white community to the Asian community, the Spanish community, a lot of them base color line. They vote color line. They have no clue of the policy. And people, if you're going to understand something today, can I have 30 seconds?
that. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I want you to just go ahead
And here's
rip.
what we're dealing with today's society. We got a lot of people who are casting votes who are uninformed.
Yes.
They're casting votes based on the mainstream media and what they're saying. And you gotta disconnect your damn TV from CNN, SNBC, CNBC, or whatever it is, and with that other little Negro on there, Al
I'm not you
Sharpton.
singing the alphabet
Those
over here.
are poverty pimps, people.
Poverty pimps. Uh-oh.
And here's the problem.
This guy was good.
They deal with the emotions of a voter.
Yeah.
They don't come to you with facts, law, and reasoning.
Mm-hmm.
They come to you like this. I don't have my other mic in the other studio, but they said, well, they're going to be cutting your food stamps and your welfare, and they're going to be cutting your social security check. Don't believe that crap. Mm-hmm. There are more white people on Social Security. Excuse me, let me correct that. There are more whites on food stamps. You black people are second. Third is Spanish. Fourth is Asian. Chinese people. Well, they're all Asian, but Chinese, an Asian group. Okay? They come to you from an emotional standpoint. You got to be careful, and I'm serious because we're going to talk about immigration, but we have a problem here in America. Houston, we have a problem.
We right next to him, too.
And here's the problem is this. I'm running on my 30 seconds because they say they're going to fire me if I don't keep stuff.
You know you went over your 30 seconds already.
No, it ain't. Well, cut me off.
Finish your point, then we're going to pitch in.
Well, I want you to understand why we need to vote a certain way and why immigration is very important to everybody. And if you remind me, I'll tell you why. So I'm going to end my 30 seconds because I don't want no trouble not getting my money.
No, I want to hear.
No, y'all threaten to not pay me if I don't keep it straight.
No, you going to go ahead and say, because I want to hear this because
y'all going to send my check?
You know what? I can already
Trump
see
said
right.
Gonna send
Chris, you going to send me my money if I stay right?
I don't know, because you don't ever stay. No, I'm messing with you. I can see right now to kind of like throw.
We're going to fire you.
To throw a little twist in the show, I'm about to play devil's. I'm about to play devil's advocate to everybody this time. I'm about to be the heel.
Well, my thing is this. You know, you played this video, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was some other things that stood out, but the one that stood out the most, they said that the Mexican president sending troops to the border to stop the drugs off fentanyl coming through. The next thing they said is because she said that they were a pass-through. Now, anybody in their damn logic and common sense that's not dumb as hell or living up under a rock, why all of a sudden you send your troops to the border and you know that your country is a pass-through? You know drugs is coming through. It is not a secret. It is not hidden. It is not a whisper. United States has been saying it's a problem for years. Now, all of a sudden, you want to step up and do something.
Okay,
Your
you know,
country want to step up
Listen,
to the
you
plate.
know,
Jasheen,
hey,
I
look,
don't know
you know,
what
I'm to play
drug coming
devil's
through.
advocate. So hold up, let me
They
ask.
ain't blocked the
Let me
Viagra, huh?
wait.
Yeah.
This guy right
You
here,
know,
he's talking about the skins, the old pimp.
you
But
know,
let me
I
go ahead and
mean,
answer
all of a
you real
sudden you want
quick.
to do something. You know,
But let me go and respond to you. Just I'm gonna play the heel. But like, you can only control so much. All right. So I sent my troops over there, and I'm doing the best I can by putting my armed forces to limit what I can. But let's talk about your country, America. Were you able to prevent everything from the past wars in your history? Were you perfect in your past times? Because I'm pretty sure you have black eyes and marks throughout history in your own country as well.
well, Mexico got a black eye too as well. I mean, they got a small group of black Hispanics that they don't even recognize that's over there, and they can kind of discriminate against because they're kind of isolated in a sense. So, I mean, it's on both sides. So we can't talk about what they need to be doing to preventing the drugs, and then it shows you how weak how you running the country in regards to, or how the country is not as strong as they say they are if you allowing China to bring it through and you're not stopping it, because it's no secret that China is paying these cartels to come through the border into the United States. But the amount of money that these Chinese people are paying is a lot more than what the migrants from these other South American countries are paying to come through. They're treating them like they have luxury and royalty, and then making sure they get through and staying in nice places. You know, and it's not a secret because the
So,
U.S. government knows about this.
so
They've
you
been trying
claim.
to fight it, but then I have to agree with Baker. Then you also have the Democrats. They want to say kumbaya and want everybody to pay and cover all the costs of all this shit, and then raise up inflation, raise all of this, and say, hey, let's just print more money. And the people that's not paying attention and understanding how money works, when you print more money, you devalue the dollar. When you devalue the dollar, every time you take your ass overseas, it's not going to be worth as
Watch your
much as you
mouth.
think
I,
over
I,
that
I
in
find
exchange.
that funny you bring that up, Justin, because don't America is known for having immigrants of all different kinds of races and nationality coming over?
Well,
So it's
well,
not just Mexico here. So
well,
you got to keep in mind the other countries are you favoriting
well,
or
who
targeting a
opened up the
certain
floodgates like the way it did, like it is now? Who opened up the floodgates? I'll let Baker answer that,
Go ahead,
because we would
Baker.
never had this problem before of the floodgates being open, people just coming in and all this as much as it has been.
You sure went a long time, preacher.
Gotta get the water. And there was
Now,
So
that's good information because Jasheen brought out several valid points. But you have to understand something. First of all, America, the dollar has lost its value.
yeah, exactly.
And being that the American dollar has lost its value, it has nothing to do with but one thing, I think. I'm
okay.
gonna get shot for this.
What's your philosophy or your
Obama.
oh yeah, I can hear the gunshots coming
Obama
at this
opened
moment.
the
Look, you better
listen,
duck.
people. Listen, you Cushites. You Cushites and niggerites. Obama, that low down, slick, 6 foot tall Mac Daddy,
Mac Daddy.
he opened the floodgates to the extreme for illegal immigrations to pour in this country like water. When you pour water out, people, if I pour water on this very delicious desk that I have, I don't care what I do, this water gonna find a crack.
So
Water will
reference the.
find a way. Listen, people, water will find a way out. And when that Mac Daddy, that pimp, that smooth talking bastard got into office
Oh
with
my
his
God.
low down, adulterous, nasty, he's just the devil.
Yep, we just
Open
pissed a
those
lot of people
borders
off.
and allowed all these immigrants to come into this country
This guy
and
was
rape
good.
and pilfer and steal and spread disease. I know y'all don't like it. Spread disease and pimp black people.
All right, Pimp.
That's what. Listen, don't
No,
blame the Republicans.
that's
Let me
real
handle
talk.
these. Let me
That's
handle
real
these
talk.
push-outs.
Go ahead.
Let me handle them. Don't blame the Democrat. Don't blame the Republican Party for this. You've had over 16 years of a Democratic Party from the minute Biden and then and Obama and Clinton. They corrupted it. So listen, people, you got to do the math. You people, you low information voter. From Clinton, let me go to Clinton. From the
God.
Clintons
He rolling.
to his crooked wife, to Obama, his crooked wife, to Biden and his crooked wife.
Now hold up.
Messed this country up.
Well, hold on.
Let me handle these niggas.
Let me add something to it. Let me add something. Let me add something that a lot of people don't even realize. People don't want to realize. Let me add this.
Damn truth. I'm tired of y'all.
Chris, could you bring up what I sent you?
All right, I'm gonna bring this up
because
I'm gonna have to throw comic relief in a minute because
when the people see what they see,
made the people hot.
When the people see what they see and read what they read, they gonna realize it's the Democrats that open up the.
You went over a minute.
Okay.
You went like a 30 minute. No, just like
no 30 minutes. You paying me to do a job.
Go ahead.
Just sit. No, just sit. No.
We're gonna let him go ahead because what he's saying is right. But the only thing that he
gotta stop putting the clock on you black people because I ain't
because one thing that he did not say. I agree. Everything.
Hey, I'm gonna pull up your document while you were talking.
But
go ahead.
One thing that Baker did not say, it didn't start right there. It started
while you're talking here,
earlier. And this who started it is the late President Jimmy Carter. Read where
he was a thug from the beginning.
Read what it says right there. What it says: created a new temporary resident alien status for undocumented immigrants who were in the U.S. That's where it started.
Well,
that is how it started.
Because most folks didn't even listen.
You hear
take
people
that
like
article
that
down.
now?
Let me say something to the people.
And then we have to go to a little comic relief because you didn't turn people hot.
You made me hot. Let me say this. Joshing, thank you for your knowledge. And man, listen, you don't get a lot of the credit that's due to you, Joshing. Mm-hmm. Thank you, sir. I bow my head to you. Let me take my glasses off. Thank you. It's the best I can say is thank you for your service to this country. And thank you for what you're doing now, your loyalty, your commitment to veterans right now. Thank you for participating in an organization that can help further the lives and make the lives of veterans better. I have to say to you, I did not go that far back because most of these people was a nut in their daddy's sack.
It's not a nut in the daddy.
I know they was.
You ain't got no damn.
And I want to say this.
Sam, you wrong for that. You wrong for that.
I'll tell you a story.
You wrong for that, Sam.
I tell you a story. And the story is this. I was a 9-year-old kid. 9 years old. When I discovered the significance and the importance of my political views. And I discovered them at the county fair in a little old small town where I grew up at. Mm-hmm. Most of you Cushites.
You gotta catch yourself.
I'll say it. I don't have no problem. I can say it.
Well, let me help y'all. Let me help y'all.
Time is ticking, Baker.
People ask me, say, well, what is Cushite? Cushite come from the word Canaanite, and the word Cushite means hot. The word Cushite means
with the salute.
The word Cushite means black. And I say Cushite in lieu of saying nigger sometimes.
Uh-oh.
So when you hear me say Cushite,
He calling you a nigga.
Translated into nigga. And what I'm trying to say tonight is this. You Cushites need to learn how to vote your conviction. Do you not know? And let's get on. We'll get on this immigration stuff because I'm gonna tell you some stuff that you ain't gonna.
Oh yeah, we definitely because we gotta stay on track. But
we on track. What you talking about?
You lose your bacon lost his mind every once.
Let me tell you something. Vote your
and then we're gonna do a little comedy relief. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it right now. Yeah, because we need it right now. We made the people hot. No. You made them about to be like, the damn you. We gonna get you.
Well, hold on. Let me correct you a little bit.
Hey man, can you do me a favor?
We can't make someone be hot. They're either gonna be hot. They choose They choose to be hot because they don't want to hear what they need to hear, rather than hearing what they want to hear.
Oh Lord!
So that just shows their lack of intelligence or maturity.
All right, all right. Here's a little common relief. Well, ain't probably no common relief about the pop pissing people off, but anyway, here it is. All right, I'm just gonna roll this clip.
Please stop wearing your do-rags and your bonnets while you travel. It's trashy. It's low class. Nobody wants to see it. Black men in particular, I know all about the do-rag. I wear a do-rag. You know why I wear my do-rag? I wear it when I'm about to go to bed. I wear it when I'm at home. I do not wear it in public. And women with the bonnets, everybody is tired of looking at them. Like I said, you look low class. You look trashy. And everybody is basically just trying to placate you by pretending that this is somehow fashionable or somehow not trashy, but I am telling you that it is. So black men and black women, I want you to think about how you look when you're traveling. I want you to know how you present yourself to the world. And the world does not want to see you wearing a do-rag. The world does not want to see your bonnets. Please, people, just take care of yourselves and present yourselves in an attractive, appealing manner while traveling.
Brother.
Baker, you ain't got no goddamn sense. Hell nah. What the hell? Hell nah.
Brother.
This guy
that's
right
what
here.
I want to say.
What you about to say, Baker? You better say something.
And Chris, I just sent you something to prove what this brother was saying.
I sent that article over.
What this brother is saying is truth that I saw over in another country. And when Baker gets done, I want you to show it after Baker get done talking.
Look, you two Cushites know I send y'all a lot of articles.
Oh Lord!
Now I sent
the
y'all
whole news
because we on the show. And I said some other stuff about that woman. But here's what I want to say tonight.
Drop it like
I ain't taking my do-rag off for the rest of this show.
Got it over here. Says like, I object. Our do-rags and bonnets are crowns for our hood kings and queens. And then we have the next comment that says there's a just a time and place basically for everything in response.
You got that?
I have to disagree with him on that.
I'm from the Middle East.
I have to really disagree.
You know where your gas station at? Oh, man, I'm joking.
Right around the corner from my house.
You rich ass motherfucker.
I want to say this here.
What you about to say?
Talk about immigrants. This country, America, is filled with immigrants.
Yep.
Now listen to me for a second.
Yep.
You go to your list. Listen to me carefully. And this way they gonna cancel your show. You go to these little stanky funky, overpriced. Where it costs them 2 cents to make that 2 to 3 cents to make the average product, which is Walmart. And you black people love Walmart because you can go in there and steal real good. I ain't been
you wrong as hell for that. But that do be happening. They be stealing everything.
What I'm saying is what we have failed to realize that this country, America, was built on the back of
slavery.
Listen to me, Doc. Of slaves. And it was built on the back of immigrants.
Asian.
And
Native
the
American.
Culture
Hispanic.
always had the opposite cleaning. You ain't seen no white person cleaning no white person house back then. You see an immigrant, whether it be African American, Spanish, and today, let me have these black push-outs. Y'all done got rich, you done got a good job, you done got a home in the suburbs, you're bougie as hell, and you won't get your mama to clean your house because you're scared she gonna steal. But you'll hire Miss Rodriguez to come in and clean your house and disrespect her. This country has been built on the backs of immigrants.
Slavery and
now,
stolen
do I
land.
agree with them trying to get? Yes, they need to get the hell out of here if they're illegal. Because they're coming with thugs and drugs.
All right, so
and
with that,
y'all don't like it. You two Cushite people looking at me right now. I don't
so
care.
let me
Hey,
let me play.
Hey, I don't know who the two you talking about because actually I totally agree with what you're saying.
I'm from.
All right, so let me go ahead and play this video real
born
quick.
in Jerusalem.
Jerusalem. So let's go ahead and play this real quick.
Oh, you want to play the clip, but disrespect me?
That shouldn't be allowed because you can't vet them. There's no way of vetting them. You have no idea who they are. This could be the great Trojan horse of all time. The effort to resettle large groups of Somali refugees is having the unintended consequence of creating an enclave of immigrants with high unemployment that is both stressing the state's, the state is having tremendous problems, its safety net, and creating a rich pool of potential recruiting targets for Islamist terror groups.
So a short little clip of that. Now, with that, I'm going to go ahead and forward this question. Are illegal immigrants a negative or a positive impact to the economy?
The negative. Negative.
Explain why. Go ahead.
Okay. You have about over $300-something million US on a small.
Speak up while we can hear you. Get in the mic.
On a small area of land, right? So if they working, what kind of assistance are we going to give them, and who is going to be paying for the assistance? It's not the government that's paying; it's the American people. So if the American people are already having a hard time surviving from day to day, and then the government tax that money that they borrow from the federal government, Federal Reserve, which is not a part of the United States, but a private bank and private entity that's running everything, and they borrowing money from there, and the government saying, I'm not going to pay that money back or that loan back, and they add that to people's taxes and inflation, and it goes up, then yes, we're paying for something that we won't even get or may not get when we get of age or our kids get of age. Yes, it's a bad thing. That's why the United States at one point had a limit per year. X number of people can be approved to come once they're vetted.
That's not the question that he asked you.
And then Becky, you're gonna respond to the same question, like is immigrants
I'm
are
just
positive?
saying, get Josh Shane to answer that question.
You don't respond to the question.
Us?
I didn't say threat. I said, are they a positive or negative impact to the economy?
Say it again. He says, I don't have my hearing aids in.
He said,
are they a positive? And nothing. Are they a positive or negative impact to the economy?
Hold on 1 second. Say it again.
Is it a positive or negative to the economy? And I said it's a negative.
I decline that. That's not right. That's not the truth. They have a listen. I'm in an area where they're constantly and consistently developing. And for therapy, every day I ride 100 miles.
What you ride?
No, listen. So seriously,
don't do it like that.
To see
you try
what's
to set them
happening
up.
in certain
I know
areas
what you
for my own personal reason, it becomes therapeutic. But I don't see none of you hot, dark-skinned people out there working. Because you done got too sophisticated where only thing you want to do is sit behind a desk and shuffle papers. And this country, even though it was built on the back of slaves and illegal immigrants, you are a benefactor, Mr. Josh Shane. So how are you going to say that it's a negative impact?
So with
you
that,
run down 45.
Okay, so who?
wait.
So
hold
it's
up,
okay when the Democrats was giving all that money to the illegals.
Hold up, just
more money than the U.S. citizen.
Democrats, most Democrats.
No. This is
hold up, yeah, hold on, wait.
What he's saying, I'm saying, if they giving all this money to the illegals when they were doing it, doesn't matter who was in office, they were giving all this money, and then you see people houses are burning, you only gonna offer them $700 or $750, and then the inflation is high as hell. No, it's not.
Josh Shane.
Before you say something, Bacon, wait, just hold on, Bacon. Let me showcase this document. Hold on, let me showcase this document. You can keep proving, showcasing your points, but this came from Congress.gov. So, myth. Immigration hurts American workers. Immigrants take jobs from Americans and drive wages down. Now, this is not coming from me. This is coming from the Congress.gov website. Fact, immigrants are highly entrepreneurial, launching new companies at twice the rate of Native Americans and created large number of jobs. All this increasing employment opportunities for Native Americans workers, boost wages, strengthen the middle class. And you can read the rest of that. And then the other part I found is like economic impact, myth. Immigrants are a drain on the U.S. economy, and reducing immigration would make our economy stronger. And in fact, the United States needs immigrants to stay competitive and to drive economic growth, particularly as our economy starts to reopen. Individuals who create jobs are absolutely critical to our recovery. Immigrations are innovators, job creators, and consumers with enormous spending power that drives our economy. So that just came from Congress.gov. You can see you can pause it when you get a chance and just grab the link.
I still don't agree with that because, and Baker and I always agree to disagree, but I don't agree with that because is the job, first of all, my thing is the job legit? Is it certified by the state? Or are they just getting cash up under the table like some of them that I've seen do it? Do come on. Do kind of come on. And
we still gotta go, but we're gonna either we can eat us tonight or tomorrow. Oh shit!
That was classic. He didn't even know. He was like, "Oh shit!"
He's like,
"Right, hey, but it's still on
about fajitas and everything. He about to order some Mexican food."
Hold on, wait a minute. Can we go to commercial break? There he is.
Hey, fellas, it's good to see y'all. I've been handling life and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Break. I got to go here and check. There's a water leak here in my house.
No, you better check on that woman. We know what you better do.
Do your thing. Do-rag gang in the building. I couldn't find mine. Do-rag gang in the building.
I know you gonna pull up with yours. Got it?
A couple years, but I was gonna be like Bacon just for the day. Because I'm with the do-rag way. It just when we go to our black-owned restaurant, our black-owned clubs, our establishments, show up with our hire. You know what I'm saying? But absolutely, you can't go to school with a waist beater on and some booty shorts. You can't do that. Come on, black people. Y'all gotta understand the rhetoric and what's being said about us. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be ashamed of things, but you definitely can't just be coming outside any kind of way. But look, on topic, I ain't gonna lie, I want to just address this though. My opinion as far as immigration on this topic here. I'm gonna just chime in and chime out because I miss y'all, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I agree fully as an American citizen, right? But at the same time, like, I don't think it should apply for Texas and California, fellas. Like places like Texas and California, if you know your history, which they force us to study in middle school, Texas history, right? We know how we acquired Texas. Us being a border state and how we acquired Texas, I think they should get a pass. But I think the rest of the country, absolutely, bro. Like send their ass home. Like I don't know if anybody here has ever had a job where their boss doesn't speak English. I've had a lot of those jobs. How does my
Khalid, can I
boss?
ask you a question?
Yeah.
Where is home?
What you mean? Or whatever country that they
Well, you
came
just
from.
no. You just said something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody in America is not at home.
Right.
Don't
Well,
wait. Let me handle something here. And I think we fail to realize that America is not home to America.
it's a melting pot,
No,
but
no,
I
it ain't
think
no. You didn't say that when you say everybody go home, because
if
here's
you
the point:
absolutely if you
we're
are
all
illegal,
immigrants.
if you are illegal,
Khalid, I have something here on my note that I think Jashim said it. Jashim said it, or the Thundercat said it. Chris,
This guy right here.
that immigrants are a terror group. Are they a threat to us? You forget your ancestors were slaves.
absolutely.
Don't you forget they picked the cotton, and the cotton they picked, you now wearing on your back, and they call it Gucci and Yves Saint Laurent. Hello,
Yeah. I
Prada.
mean,
No,
yeah,
no,
our
no,
ancestors
no,
were
no.
definitely drug over here, yeah.
America,
But
America, back.
that's what would make it my home. If
It
our
ain't your
ancestors
home, man.
built
This
it,
ain't your home.
yeah. If my ancestors built it and I want to claim it as my home, I can definitely claim it as my home.
Well,
And
come
I
ride
consider
with
myself
me.
a black man. Hear me
Come
out, Baker.
ride
Hear
with
me out,
me.
Baker. Hear me out, Baker. Hear me. Just hear me out. Because I do agree with everything you're saying. But it's just that I was raised a little bit different. You know, my parents have a different belief system, and I feel like I get slightly offended being called an African American, even though
I
I
don't
consider
like it.
myself an American. I do the black thing. I'm a black man, right? And I feel like this is my country just as much as it is, whoever brought us over here and made us
What
work
makes it
for
your
it.
country?
If our ancestors bled here and built it, then this is definitely my home as well. I think that desegregation was probably the most harmful thing that happened to our people. I personally
I
believe
believe
that we
that.
should have had our own portion, maybe even a state like they did with the Native Americans and reservations. Even though they screwed them over, that basic idea is what we should have had. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there because we still got folks that still want to be up under massa. What I'm saying is specifically Texas and California. I think they should let these be those Chicago states, those sanctuary states, because of the history and how we took it from them. But outside that, the process to being an American citizen legally isn't that hard. So I'm not understanding what the big hoopla and fuss is about going through your paperwork process and becoming a citizen. I've worked with plenty of illegal people. They have visas, some of them legal, some of them illegal. I've had so many jobs where my boss did not know any English, and I'm qualified for
Yeah,
that
that's
job,
true.
and I'm a legal citizen here, right? And those are the black jobs that Trump was talking about, by the way, folks. Those are the black jobs. You ever went to work and you were overqualified, but the essay next to you couldn't speak English, and that's the boss?
And see, and I have,
Khalid, I
That
and,
part
and
right
see,
there. That's a
and I
mouthful
know this
by
is off
itself.
topic, but I never understood when people say you overqualified. That never made any
I
sense.
hated
What
that.
you mean?
I hated that.
When people
Overqualified?
say
Yeah.
you overqualified,
Well,
you
I,
know. No,
I,
I'm just
I
saying. I'm just saying. I don't like when people use that term when you're applying for a job and they say, "Oh, you're overqualified." Well, hell,
oh
I
no, no, no,
mean,
I would never say that applying for the job. But I'm
yeah.
saying once you get there, and it's just like, wait a minute, bro. Like I'm doing this person's work. This person
Hmm.
can't work without me holding their hand to translate.
Right.
At this point, I'm bilingual. At this point, right?
Hmm.
So you would realize bumping your head, like, wait a minute, I could do this person's job and my job. So wouldn't that make you overqualified, right? And that's the status that black people have had in this country this entire time.
Hmm.
Gotcha. All
So
right, so let
so
me
when
go
we
ahead.
say, oh, go ahead.
All right, so real quick, I want to make sure I respect the time. Just I'm gonna go ahead and put this up here because I don't know like when you gotta go, but we have "Don't Censor Me" the merch. Go ahead and Tell the people as you may.
Oh yeah, man. This is the hottest shirt that's on In the Trenches website. It's called Don't Censor Me. And guess what? It is what it is. We're gonna say what we want, how we want. You see how it is now. So get the shirt. Let folks don't censor you. Speak up, speak out, and stop being a coward. That's all it's about. Hey, nobody know closed mouth don't get fed.
For sure, man. Y'all go support the merch. Don't forget to pick your do-rag up to match.
Gotcha. So, like, did you have to head out to Sim? But I want to give you opportunity and all that before I have to bounce. You want to, like, spill any more, like, where they can find you?
Yeah, you can find me on In the Trenches podcast. Not just me, but you, Chris, and Baker every Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time at the YouTube channel. But also for the audio version, people that just want to listen in and what have you, you check us out on iHeartRadio, Pandora, you name it, Spotify. Check us out. But you can also go to our website. So if you see it at In the Trenches podcast, and also, like I said, check out and get the merch. Get the merch. It's hot. It's hot off the press.
Gotcha. I want to make sure that you can go ahead and get all that out there before you have to bounce, because I know you're busy. But we're going to continue with the show. So when we see your screen go dark, we know why. But I want to give you an opportunity to go ahead and do that. But let me go ahead and pull this up next, because I know we were talking about, especially when it came to paperwork and much more. But let me pull this one up. So give me a second. Here we go. And Callie, you may have a definite response to this. So this came from taxpolicycenter.org. Yes, undocumented immigrants pay taxes and receive few tax benefits. Now, I know that's going to rattle some people right now. As estimated, 11 million immigrants live in the U.S. Without authorization. Contrary to some claims, they pay a considerable amount in taxes. Some estimates suggest undocumented immigrants pay nearly $100 billion in federal. That's a billion with a B. And federal, state, and local taxes in 2022. Now, if you want to find this information much more, just go look. You see it right here. If you want to find this document and Google it. But what do you have to say about this, gentleman?
I'm gonna let Brother Baker go first.
Y'all sure be throwing Baker on it.
We give you the spotlight.
I'm gonna speak to the people. These people don't do me right on these shows.
Don't you do that.
And I'm going to give y'all a number. $ Baker, DR.
Pay him.
$ Dr. Baker on Cash App. Send me $1.
Yeah, you need to make you a little Cash App plaque, put it in the corner of your screen, black man. Yeah.
Because they don't like me being ratchet and untrue. Now that's $ Baker.
You too, Chris. Put you a little Cash App plaque in the corner, bro. Y'all should do that.
They don't let me control none of this. They give me a little book of food stamps.
Book of food stamps? No, you didn't.
Yeah, he took it back to the 80s with the book. It's on the card now, baby. It's a card now, man.
He went way back. This fool talking about a book. But I can't see the last time I seen a damn
back then when they used to give you change. They used to give you change with a food stamp. Remember that?
Accept all types of payments.
Now, we talked about the terror groups. The dominant culture has always viewed the minority as a threat and a terror. And I want you to understand something. Be careful when you import illegals, immigrants from America back to where they come from. Because you Cushites are involved in that. Because you call yourself, and thank you, Khalid, for saying something that it's a pet peeve. And I've been correcting the dominant culture when they say Black America. I am not a Black American. And I don't like to be called a Black American. If you would call me...
What you mean, an African American?
I ain't that. That's
yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like it. Thank you.
It made me feel like a second rate, what's the word? A second rate citizen, bro. It made me feel like a second rate citizen, bro.
Like you're beneath.
Like don't put no pronouns and additives ahead of American. Either I'm American or not, bro. Like African
Well,
American, and I was born here. That doesn't make no sense. So I'm black, bro. Like,
well, I'll be
they got all
honest.
kind of
So most
labels
people
and
can
things like that
understand
that
this
twist
conversation
people's
tonight,
minds.
and this is Soul Production show, and I am a guest, and I thank God for my brother Khalid. Seeing him tonight, I've been wondering about you. I thought you was in jail.
no. I
You ain't
saw
got
that
nothing.
episode too. You did say that. Yeah, nah, I just been
Like I
lifing,
think he in
man.
jail. Life and
Nah,
life and
I like
I
this
ain't been in
dude.
jail
This
in a
dude is
minute, man.
real.
Yeah, thank God.
like don't throw that in there. Like wait a minute, hold up. Ain't got no
But
damn shit.
I escaped Walker
I'm not
County,
from
okay? I
America.
escaped Walker County.
Oof, that's a mission myself.
You in
We
Huntsville?
That's a
surrounded by
boy.
prisons. We surrounded
Jesus.
by prisons.
Look,
Prisons on top of
listen.
prisons.
All seriousness, I am not, and I want you guys to understand that whether I'm on Soul Production Show, In the Trenches broadcast, and I can't. Don't
Can't
put
do
me.
what now?
Let me handle something. Y'all stay there. Don't go nowhere. Give me my time.
Uh,
Don't hold that up.
Who you
I know
talking
where
to?
I'm going. Soul Production, In the Trenches broadcast, in God's Way radio.
Who in that corner, Baker?
That's some helpers. I'm about to fly in. Some illegals. Immigrants.
He should
Immigrants
try
from
to be
Africa.
smooth with it.
Some
Like put that there. Like who you talking to?
But let me say this to y'all. I'm not even American. Okay? And I've said this several times. I'm not from here. I was born in Israel. I landed on the Isle of Patmos. Then I ran through a little small town in Texas. And that's where I get my lineage. Most people think my future wife is Pakistan. She's about beautiful as she can be. I showed Yashim. And
Hey, Mr. Baker,
let
weren't
me
you in
handle
the?
some business.
Okay, yeah. I
Dollar
could have sworn you was in the military, huh?
$, Baker, DR, Cash App. I need all the listeners to send me 75 cents.
This guy over there trying to.
You can't send 75 cents on Cash App.
That's a limit.
Well, Khalid, can you send $1?
Yes, you can send $1.
Okay, thank you, man. We need you on
Hey,
the
y'all
you
send him
say?
$1.25 because you
You
know it
said
do the little
$sign
food,
what,
man.
Baker?
$, Baker, DR for doctor. Baker, $, Baker, DR. That's the real deal. To help me further what I'm trying to do.
You know what?
Now, let me handle this.
Here you go.
America,
Here you go.
this country, there you go. That's Cash App. Now, I have that other stuff, Apple Pay. But look,
Let me go ahead and steal it.
these people are threatening me on this show
Help him out.
discontinue
Help a brother out.
and to cut my check off.
You supposed to put Soul Productions too, man. You supposed to put Soul Productions too, man.
Soul Production.
Yeah, put yours too, man. You gotta plug yourself too.
It's all good. I'm the man's fun, so if you want to go ahead, I'm letting me right now.
I wrote something down. I support immigrants who come to this country the right way.
Yeah. It's
And
America,
I'm gonna
bro.
tell America,
The land of the free.
if you do not realize this, most of us Cushites have illegals working for us. They cut our yards and clean our houses, and they do good. Because black people
Man,
ain't
they
coming
be right there in
When
front of
last
Home
time you
Depot
seen
ready
them
to
niggas
build
cut
you a
yards?
house for
No, you
$20
did.
a
Just
day.
full out. You ain't never lied. Be the cheapest labor that you ever get in your
No,
entire
They
life.
be out,
per
bro,
hour.
bro. All you gotta be is a contractor. Hold on, pause, guys, because I really know
Yeah.
this. Hold on,
Go
pause,
ahead.
guys.
Hit
All
it.
you gotta do, if you want to get some money out here in the city or even in the country, it don't matter where you at, bro. You could be a janky ass. They already got janky promoters. We black people, we do shit janky anyway. How about you just put a suit on and be a janky contractor, bro, and go to HEB and load you up a Suburban full of essay, pay them $20 a piece,
I
and
just
go
was an
build you a
essay.
house, and go build a house, bro, and get the percentage out of it.
Please.
That's
Can
exactly
I
why they
expose
here. Why
my
they be in front of
prejudice?
Home Depot. People just don't be thinking using their mind, bro. That's why everybody's so mad. Like this
Khalid,
country definitely.
can I
Ring the
expose my
bell. Cali came
prejudice?
with the haymakers.
Can I
We're gonna do it
expose
every
my
time I get on
prejudice?
here. You know this. I'm listening to you, Mr. Baker.
Go
I'm
ahead,
going to
Baker.
expose my prejudice. I am a very
hell.
prejudiced man. I have always been prejudiced. And prejudice ain't bad. And it's just like addiction ain't bad. It depends on what you're addicted to.
You addicted to women, huh? I know you addicted to
Well,
women. No.
if I'm addicted to working,
I say women.
if I'm addicted to
I
going
mess
to
with you.
church, if I'm addicted to saying hallelujah,
Addicted
if
to
I'm
reading.
addicted to reading the
Yeah.
Bible,
There you
it
go.
ain't bad what you. It's all about what you're addicted to. Am I prejudiced? Yes. So is you, Khalid. So is Jashim. So is Soul Production. So is America. And everyone, listen, people, this may go viral. We have a right to be prejudiced. You walk in the restaurants and you look at the menu and have chicken wings, guts, and butt. And you're going to say, give me 3 wings with some fries. That's prejudice. You
Yeah.
prejudging something because the
Yeah.
butts may be good.
This guy was
Y'all
good.
didn't
Yeah.
get the
Can I
truth.
expand? Can I expound upon that fact?
Go ahead,
Okay.
expand upon.
I'm for illegals who get their papers and become righteous.
Right.
Now
Citizens.
listen, I'm not gonna tell you where I'm at because I don't want to have to take no smoke. Because I ain't to be played with.
You ain't to be played with.
I ain't to be played with.
Be careful over there. Be careful
No,
with that.
I'm just telling you. Because I'm
You looking
scared of
like
you
a
niggas.
you looking like a music video from a 16-year-old over there.
Man, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm scared of you niggas.
Hey, look. Hey, so let me
But
ask
no,
y'all a
let me handle
question.
something.
Let me ask y'all a question, right?
We
And
got
see if
to
y'all can follow me with
understand
this.
about
Okay.
immigration. If they're here in this country and
Keep
they're
that
not
thought, Cali.
supposed to
I'm
be,
about to give
we
you.
need to haul them out like trash on
Oh
trash
Lord.
day.
Oh
All right.
no, not like trash. Now they still
No,
human beings.
illegal immigrants need to be hauled out of here like trash.
Oh Lord. Cali.
And if you do it the right way, you're hauling out not just you
We can't
Cushite,
call other
you
human
black
beings
people
trash
don't
though, man.
understand
Yeah, that's a little bit of
that
low blow right there.
immigrants are
I ain't
black
gonna lie, that low
people,
blow.
or white people, or Spanish people, or African people, or Irish, all kinds. And anybody in this country illegal needs to put out on the side of the curb like a box of trash and get their ass out
Box
of
of
here.
trash. So with that said, Cali, go and make your point. Then we're gonna bring up one more point and we're gonna close it out. So what were you about to
Okay,
say?
Try me, y'all not right there. Put my thing up on there because I need some money. People,
English.
please
Look,
help
Go
me. If
ahead,
you
Cali.
like what I'm
since
saying
we
and
stuck
doing, put my.
using the
I ain't gonna
English.
say nothing. I'm gonna keep talking till y'all put my thing up.
Go ahead,
Oh, he
Cali.
wants you to
Cause
put his
y'all gonna take my
cash app
check.
up.
I'm about to go ahead, Cali.
The people gonna take my check, y'all. I'm telling you what
Go
they
ahead, Cali.
told me.
Man, they might take your check now. I ain't gonna
No,
lie,
you
Baker. They
gonna take
might
my
take it.
check. You told me
It's
you ain't
probably
paying me
gone
no
now.
more.
All right, go
It's
ahead,
probably
Cali.
gone now. Hey,
I
so
know you don't want to pay.
the English dictionary, we're gonna go by Webster's, since that's the language that was bestowed upon us without any choice, right?
That part.
Yeah, send me some money.
What
Send me
exactly is a
$1.
violinist? What exactly is a violinist?
Like you asking us, like, what's a violinist?
Yeah.
Violinist? I'll just say basically
Don't
an
be so
artist.
educated with us, Doc. We don't know about all
But
that.
I know
Just
you about to
tell
go
us.
deep. Who's a violinist?
It ain't all that deep, but it's deep enough for hey,
Go
so
ahead. Go
we
and
gonna
bring
tell her,
yourself out.
look, what's a gymnast? What is a violinist?
A
What is
niggers?
right? What is what is a socialist?
A
A
niggers?
capitalist,
this
right?
banker. This
The
banker.
IST is what I'm looking for behind these words, right?
Ist.
So when we put race in front of ist, what makes it a bad thing then?
Then you need to say niggers.
This.
No. I mean, but you feel me though, like you ever see them type? Do you ever see them white folks that be like, "I don't see color," and I'll be like, "You're full of shit.
I do. I see
That's a
You're
color,
full of
compliment.
Khalid.
shit."
That is a
Because,
compliment
bro, like
response.
I see
Listen,
color, I
he
see
said that's
color,
full of shit.
Like, how could you not see color? Like, right?
You got eyes like I do.
Come on, bro.
You want to be logical. All right.
So when I hear them say that, I know you're full of shit. Like, you are full of shit. See my point? So
Yeah.
yes, bro. As Americans, we are all racist. We are all racist, and I don't
I'm
think
not a
it needs to
racist.
be in a bad. I don't. I think
I
you,
want to
because
correct. I ain't
when
no
you say you
racist, but
prejudice,
I am.
You just
I'm not
I'm
prejudiced.
prejudiced.
I'm racist. I'm not prejudiced. And I think Trump is also racist, but not prejudiced. You feel what I'm saying? So these
No.
executive orders that he's signing, bro,
Trump
I
is
think that's not
prejudiced.
even
He's not
aimed at us
racist.
black people, bro. It's aimed at transformers and it's aimed at illegal
motherfucker said
immigrants.
Transformers.
Am
God
I right or
damn.
wrong, Chris?
You have your point. This fool said
I
Transformers.
don't think that it's aimed at us black people, bro. I think it's aimed at transformers and
He's
illegals.
shooting the fire. He's shooting the gun out here. You better duck. You better duck.
I'm busting. You know what I'm saying? We as Americans are set up to be racist, bro. We grew up on Dave Chappelle and Carlos Mencia, bro. We grew up on that. Like,
Yep.
we are
Yo,
supposed to
couch.
be racist.
Yo, couch.
Prejudice is something that we are not, I don't think. You feel me? So there's nothing wrong with looking out for the betterment of your people, bro. But we don't need to necessarily put down on other people either. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
I don't want to say put them out like trash, but send their asses home like a babysitter that wait. Hey, come get your kids. Come get your kids, bro. They
You know
bad
what?
as hell.
That leads me to my last point. So, with all this said, we got immigration is all controversial and much more. Is it right for ISIS and much more to pretty much split kids and take them because of the illegal or improper process to get into this country? Is that fair?
No. Lock their ass up in the same cell with their parents so they can learn the same lessons their parents learning, bro. This is what you get. We took the risk coming out here. We fucked up. At least we not separated. Put them all. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I've been to jail before too. So this whole caged up thing,
Well,
it
I
ain't
thought
hitting the
you was in
same.
jail because I ain't seen you in a while.
No, in the past, I was in
Yeah.
jail.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't have this mentality. Oh, you're caging them up, bro. Like, they're being detained because they broke the law, bro. You feel me? As a juvenile, you go to jail. Your parents brought you over here. You are too illegal, so you broke the
Yep.
law as
You got to
well.
break
There's
the
a
law.
baby jail for babies. You feel me? This is a situation where they need to be locked up as a
I
fucking
mean, are you
family until
saying
they go
lock the
back to their
babies up
country.
and
Yeah.
Hey, but Callie, real quick,
put an
because you
ankle
know, if we
bracelet
went
on them?
if I went to another country illegal, they will lock my ass up too,
Lock your
without
black ass
hesitation.
up.
So I'm just, if I go in and say like, don't lock me up, you just letting them like, you came over here
I'm gonna
illegally
tell you
without
who we
proper
need to be
process,
And
we
locking
America
locking
up.
you
gonna
up.
take their dear sweet time coming to get you.
They are, because they very sweet time.
Ain't gonna be no flights back to your fucking country, bro. Like
They're
Trump,
gonna
ain't
take
gonna be no
forever.
first,
That's
bro.
if they
That's
say
first,
anything at
bro.
all.
Bro, them essays walked across the border. You giving them a vacation, putting them on the goddamn plane across back home.
They gonna take forever to get that damn plane.
But that's their first flight. Man, stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, man. It's crazy out here.
Becky, did you want to add to this before we close out? Because I know you got some minutes. You on the phone? I told you he was a pimp.
Yeah, what I need the people to do.
Mega got a flask of whiskey up in that desk.
No, I don't. I don't drink whiskey. I don't drink alcohol.
You
I don't
lying?
mess with it.
You lying?
Scotch.
You're nuts. I got me some good water.
What you put in that
And
water?
my old water.
You put some in
That's
that
right,
water.
black
And I
man.
have me some
You
raspberry
see, I've been sipping on
hot
some water.
tea.
That's right, black man. I'm
It's
glad to see
good
that.
for. Let me tell you what it's good for. Put the dollar sign down, Baker, DR, because I'm giving information and people don't think it. Especially our black men. It's good for erections.
I knew his
And
ass
I
was gonna
drink
go
it
there.
at night.
I knew his ass was gonna
That's
go
I
there.
knew somebody was
I
in the
knew
corner
his
over
ass
there.
was gonna go there.
My woman.
Somebody over there in the corner.
See, that's why I say who in the corner. Look, the lady over there probably smiling, like, "Becky, you so
Yeah,
funny."
she stays smiling. and she ain't from here. She Pakistan.
I told you he was a pimp, y'all.
No.
Like,
She's 31.
Pimp. Nah, I'm messing with you.
31.
Hey, don't wear him out, man. We need Baker next week for next week's episode.
Yeah, we need him back for the next show. Don't
Hey,
break
don't
him
Kevin
down.
Samuels, my boy. Don't Kevin Samuels, my boy. We need him next week.
Yes.
If you finna be 31, 31 is the same as being 30 right now. You're getting too old for me.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Now you drink this, and I forgot the name.
Baker feeling young,
They
y'all.
texted me. Raspberry tea.
You put a honey pack up in that tea, didn't you?
Yeah,
It's good. It's good for erection. And
She
you
told you.
black
She
men,
told you. She
let
told
me
you it was
help you
regular.
people, man.
She told you it was regular honey. It's the honey pack.
See what you know about that? Oh,
Let
look.
me
She
tell
told
you.
you it
Wait,
was
look.
regular honey. It was the honey
Wait.
pack, wasn't it?
Oh, I'm trying to
I
set
feel
him
like
up.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah, I know you do.
Hold
Off
on.
that honey pack.
Wait. Let me see if I can find something real quick. I'm gonna let y'all discuss. I'm about to mess Baker. Hold on.
And I
Yeah, put.
squeeze a little. I squeeze a little orange because it squirts.
Oh Lord. All right, Mr. Baker. Look, bro. You don't think like? Do you agree with the method in which he's handling immigration this time?
Listen.
I think he got to because of how crazy the border been
No,
for the
listen
last.
to me. Everybody that shouldn't be here need to get out.
Too much going on over here, bro. We
Children,
gotta. We gotta.
no. Listen,
All right, so
children.
let me mess with Becky. See, look, he over here like we know what Becky got. He got this right here. Look, you see the honey pack. Look, you lean back. You know what that is.
What is it? What you show?
Gotta explain to this man.
Look at you. You got me having my bonnet all wrong.
Nah, she got you all discombobulated.
Women, you need to get this. Call me $ Baker. This
You about to
has
sell this man.
silk. Your weave won't move and your hair won't move in this. You heifers. What that message say down there, Doc?
implying bias for extreme such ist words can suggest
A
extreme
message came
devotion
in by
and rigid
some
belief.
heifer.
Talking about good lord,
Hey,
such
I
as
think
racist,
I'm an
sexist,
elitist.
elitist, and carrying
I'm
negative meanings.
sexist.
Okay,
Bro, I'm
I'm a
all that
sexist.
is.
I'm prejudiced. I'm very prejudiced. I don't just
Yeah, I'm
buy
all that.
nothing, I prejudge. And before you jump in that cabbage patch, you ought to prejudge.
Not the Cabbage Patch. You ain't got no damn sense.
But yeah, bro, I'm glad that you agree with me down there in the comments, man. You know, I think that it should be the same consequence for all of them.
It's
Locking
hot
them
like
up.
you.
It's
No,
not
you.
necessarily you locking them up with criminals. You
Yeah.
locking them up with people who in there for immigration as well, and let all of the
You.
families be together, eat together, eat
You
their
talk
bologna
to me.
sandwiches in that bitch until Mexico come get
Huh?
them. You know
That part.
what's so bad about that? But then we talk about, oh, well, we separating them because the parents are going to jail. So put them in there with the parents then, so y'all stop crying. I don't know. I mean, which y'all want them to do, bro? Like, I'm not understanding. Like,
I
people don't
honestly
think that
feel
we
like
living in the real world with real consequences. Like, it's just
in my response, even though it's gonna make somebody,
You
but I
like
said at
that?
least keep the family together. Look, he over here, come.
You like that?
Even though it's going like they broke the law, but keep the
No, the
family
man ain't
together,
that, but that
and
heard
then
from
pretty much I
school.
would say give them the opportunity to do it the proper way. Like I would at
Mhm.
least do that because I'd be like, look, I can't keep your ass over here legal.
Why you won't
I'm gonna
tell me
give you a
that?
shot to
I
do
am
this
a
proper.
racist.
Well, I'm gonna have to send your ass back.
Mhm.
I would at least do that. That's me.
And honestly,
No,
bro,
I ain't a racist. I mean,
you had however much time you was over here before you got caught to do this shit properly.
Yeah, and
We
I'm giving you a
catching
lot.
you.
I'm
We
giving you a last
catching you.
shot.
We giving you one more shot.
Hey man, look here. We
And if
need
you
you a
still don't
show.
got it, we're not gonna separate from you from your babies. Just understand that you're gonna be having them three hots in a cot with your kids in the cell until Mexico come get you. Like,
Let me say this.
bro, like
America
America is the
is
land of the spoiled, bro. People come over here and get
It's a
people
land
just
of the spoiled.
people come over here and get spoiled. Like people forgetting they poor. Poor people forgetting they fucking poor, my nigga. Like people, we need to talk about that briefly for 5 seconds, bro. Bro, people come over here poor and forgetting they poor. People come over here immigrants and forgetting they fucking immigrants. They spoil as fuck. They have one baby over here and
Land
they
of the
think they
spoiled.
whole family legal, food stamps, child support, all the shit, the whole nine. Just
That's a
like
whole
all the baby
different
mamas
subject.
is. So
Oh
we talk
shit.
about how much tax dollars they
Oh shit.
contribute, but they also
Oh.
cost a lot of tax dollars.
Oh shit.
Just sit down, keep your nose clean, shut up. Did you, bro?
so Khalid,
Ring the
Did you
bell.
see
Ring
the?
the
Did you see the
bell.
protesting at the border? Did you see the protesting in Texas at the border? Did you see the protesting, bro? Okay,
She
first
was
of
all
all,
over.
bro, let me talk about this briefly, please, because this is what I need to be on the show for, bro.
Let me shoot real quick. Go ahead, Cal. Go
Let
ahead.
me cook a little bit, bro. At my school, I went to Wibby. Go pick my son up, bro.
Okay.
When I tell you his class shrunk damn near in half because all of the
Yep.
essays did a
Protest.
the protest, right? And I look, you can protest however you want to. That's our American right. But bro, first of all, it's a free educational system. You're not hurting nobody but your own child. That's so stupid. It's stupid. A, A, B, B. It was only empty because of the children that got deported, which means that they was over here illegally taking advantage of the free educational system in the first place. So they would want you to keep you. They would want you to keep your kids in school first of all. Then C, the protests on the street. The last part that I want to discuss about the fake ass mini riots and shit. Did you notice that they were flying the flag of the country that they don't want to go back to? It doesn't make any fucking sense. So you flying the Mexican flag, but you don't want to be in Mexico.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Ring the bell. I don't think they're ready for it. Oh no.
Then why do y'all go on vacation there?
Oh. He had to walk off. I may have to make a part 2 to this, but I'm gonna go ahead and say
Yeah, I'll
this.
be
Why
here
y'all
signing
gonna
off.
have a vacation on them those nasty cruise ships to vacation in Mexico when you don't even like it? You America's hypocritical.
We've
America is
been saying
hypocritical.
that. We've been saying it on this show.
We've
We
been through
hypocrite
that
about a
though.
whole bunch of shit. We know
We've
we
been through that
hypocrite.
though.
We
But
be
I'm
like,
saying, bro, what I'm saying is, what a way to get the president's attention by acting a motherfucking fool
let
and
him make it.
disrupting the
Let him
purpose of
make
his
it.
school day.
Let him
What a
make it,
great
dog.
way to get his attention. Yeah, you know what? We should keep those immigrants. Let's keep them.
Not to mention they just pretty much showed. Never mind. Let me leave that alone. This is you.
Next episode, I'll be here for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for having me up though and letting me
Man,
speak
I'm
and
All
shit.
glad
right.
I'm
So,
glad to see you, Khalid, and
Yes, sir.
glad
I
to
love you, Mr. Baker. It's love,
oh
you're a
yeah,
good
bro.
man.
most definitely.
Good man.
So, and by the way, it was Terrell with the comments showing love and much more. But let's go ahead and wrap it up. So, Baker, where they can, I know you don't say it, you use it, but Baker, real quick, where can they find you as we close up this show?
Well, you know what I'm gonna say.
Go
They
ahead and
can
say it.
find me minding my business.
Mine.
But I have to start now and putting $sign Baker, BAKER, for doctor. And that's that Cash App to send me a little offering because these people are threatening to censor me and I need to keep doing what I'm doing. But you can find me at Minding My
Business. Man, oh man.
That's at $sign Baker, DR.
You know what? We want to teach you, but you know what? You do realize you can put your Cash App underneath your name, so we're gonna help out Baker so that he's
take care of that. I work for you.
You got to put on your Lord have mercy. I'm about to pray for me, but yeah, we're gonna help Baker out so that he can get all this information out there, and so he can get paid correctly. But it's been another episode. Yeah, Machiavelli. Anyway, so let's go ahead and close for that. It's been a great episode of Street Topics where we keep it live, raw, and pretty much say the things that you were afraid to say, but we are not. And that's what it's all about. It's your host, C. Holmes, as always on Street Topics. Make sure that you subscribe and much more. Keep things going because you are the people. The people make this show, and this is what makes things keep rolling. So we definitely appreciate y'all all for tuning in. But until next time, speak your goddamn mind. That's it, y'all. And we catch you out next time, and peace.